In Unit 2, and for each unit throughout the rest of the semester, you will be directed to a series of learning activities throughout the week that are designed to facilitate your understanding of the material covered in Chapter 1, as well as all of the subsequent chapters of our text. Early in the week, you'll be directed to read the unit chapter, and then you will complete an individual engagement activity where you will work on a problem set based on the contents of the chapter. As you progress through the week, you'll be assigned homework problems that are based on the problems found in the back of each chapter. You will also be assigned to a small group, and your group will collaborate on 2 activities. The first one is a quiz based on the contents of the chapter. The second group activity will be a problem set, and each group member will be assigned a portion of the problem to solve. Finally, you will be asked to assess and provide feedback about your learning experience during the week, and also assess how your fellow students helped you build your knowledge. It's important to understand what role statistics plays in our daily lives, as well as the scientific role. So much information comes at us every day, it's critical that we be able to sort through the data to make decisions about our opinions on issues such as global warming, politics, or how to live a healthy lifestyle, for example. Statistical symbols, notations, concepts, etc. constitute a universal language designed to facilitate the building of incremental knowledge and the sharing of that knowledge. A student taking a basic statistics class on the other side of the world is learning the same universal language that you will learn in this class. In this chapter, you'll be introduced to basic concepts associated with different types of statistics, descriptive and inferential. We get bombarded by statistics in our daily lives that we must make sense of, like sports, financial, political opinion data, as well as advertising data about products. Descriptive statistics are preliminary ways of summarizing, organizing, simplifying data so that we can determine if any trends exist in the data set. We will be covering descriptive statistics in chapters 1 through 4. In addition to learning some simple formulas that allow us to summarize our data descriptively, you will also learn how to organize data into tables and graphs. In daily life, you might have heard the term margin of error. Especially used during political elections, statistics are often reported in this manner. 47% of people favor lowering the property tax with a margin of error of 3%. The way you interpret that is that 47% is the best estimate of public opinion based on data collected from a sample, but that within the population, the real percentage would fall somewhere between 44 and 50%. So margin of error consists of sort of buffer zone around an estimate. Within the practice of inferential statistics, we will be using the same margin of error concept when we create confidence intervals that help us understand a statistically significant result. Beginning in Chapter 5, you will get introduced to inferential statistical procedures that allow you to analyze experimental data. Let's begin with some basic statistical terms. We use the term variable to represent measurements we take of the subjects in our sample. For anything we might choose to measure about a person, most of the time, a score for one person will be different or will vary from another person, hence the term variable. These scores can represent anything from height to weight, to the number of seconds someone took to solve a problem, to their level of anxiety, how they did on a statistics exam, etc., or codes we assign to distinguish groups of people from each other, like male versus female, or high school graduate versus college graduate. We refer to the numbers we collect as data, and the singular term for that is datum. We will be referring to scores we collect on our subjects as a data set or a distribution.